Alright. Good evening, everyone. Hope you guys are having a pleasant evening. Or pleasant day. Some things have been happening off stream, so let's get to it. Oh, new survey. Hey, Samuel. Okay. Everything is blasting my ears left and right. So let's lower that volume. Now available. Oh, like legit OST available. Okay, that's cool. Achievements. I got one. Reached trust rank 10 with the Teapot Spirit. So this is something I did. I'm pretty sure I did off stream. Oh, there's another one? What else do I have? Over here. Defeat the Baptismal Bishop herd without allowing them to dive into the water. Oh, I did that as well. Yeah. Okay, so if I go into the teapot here, to kind of like show you guys what I'm talking about. Ew, Yamaneko Chuan. Hello. Alright. So, Tubby. Trust rank. Grab these. So, trust rank 10. You get these from, the EXP. You can transform. I wonder if you can transform. Back. That's okay. Hakoniwa speedrun. Well, that's news to me. Hakoniwa. It is a $5 USD game. So no. I didn't even know that was a game. Or I've never heard of that game until you just mentioned it, so. News to me, my friend. News to me. Oh, okay. Let's see. So you finally decided to buy the Hitman 1 maps because the original game was on mega sale, almost $9 now. You've been up waiting for at least an hour for it to finish downloading. Okay. Well, hopefully that goes smoothly. Right, so you just saw me collect some items furniture I made there. And the way you get XP, by the way, is if you scroll down, you'll eventually find something I can build, usually covered by the new symbol here, that has this teapot symbol. So if you build that for the first time, and then you collect it, you get trust rank EXP. But now I'm already maxed out, so it really doesn't even matter. I'm just clicking things to craft here. Okay. And this stuff isn't ready yet, so that's fine. Claim this. I gotta work on my BP. I want to grab all the rewards this time. I haven't hit 50 in a long while, so I kinda want to hit 50 again. Okay. Thanks, game. I'm like 2 meters away from Tubby and you want me to talk to him. Why would that be the first one? That makes no sense to me. Okay. It reminds me, because I just start humming a tune. For this... Oh, by the way, for this... I should probably do it, huh? Oh, really? Well, I guess it's time for the Archon quest. um, but I was watching on YouTube. A lot of people's beat maps, the composition, they're nuts. People are crazy. Like, people are so crazy. Genshin Impact. Let's pick a random one, shall we? Just to try it. Let's do Raiden's the Raiden song because I like the song. Let's try this. I don't know how this is at all. Okay, this really messes with my brain, I'm not gonna lie. My brain hurts already. And that's a good thing. Oh, that's so hard. That was really fun, though. That was just a random one. Oh my, what was that camera angle? Let's see, the downside is you won't be able to carry all your gadgets on the OG maps because you buy well, not downloading the Legacy Pack Hitman too. I mean, hey, enjoy the game in all its glory, right? All its OG glory. Alright, so... looks like it's about time I actually do the actual Chasm quest, Archon quest. I have some resin. I do need to do more resin thing. What kind of resin thing can I do right about now? Oh, what's up, Sayu? Ooh, nice. Friendship 10 Sayu. You'd love to see it. Nice. That nectar, though. Oh man, you know what that means. I gotta hunt some very annoying enemies now. Let's see. Oh, we do have a fair amount of these. I'll craft about 100 of these. Nice. Can't do anything about alloy. I just need to... This is gonna take forever. And so are these. Ah, okay. If I want to spend 40 resin somehow... How's my day? It's alright, I guess. I slept through most of it. Like... Let's do this... You know, something I was planning is actually, to work on Luke. Take that's Batman. But yeah. So, yeah, what I did was mainly sleep. I woke up, went to the dentist, came back, ate, going back to bed, wake up again, have dinner, and now I'm here. Let's see. Regarding artifact sets, generally is the best to go-to set for Diluc due to how easily Diluc can stack the power down. While his burst imbues his pyro. We are still relying on farming the Crimson Witch Flames pre-AR 45. This will provide. Oh, okay. So that's what it's talking about. I think I did this domain once with Ivy, like a year ago. And that was about it. So this is domain once. Again. Power buff nearby. Opponent crowd attacks can remove this debuff effectively through the melt reaction. Okay. So this is actually a very easy ley line then for me. I can bring in my cryo setup team, which I do bring on occasion depending on the I think it was the Millilith domain. It's one of the Inazuma domains. Yeah, but how was your dentist appointment? I just had my, some cavities filled, and then I have another one next week as well. Oh, you first, for sure. Oh. Okay. The really troublesome one's done, so that's good news for me. Okay. The Abyss Mage can wait a moment. Nice. Okay. Joseph! What's up, friend? Oh. That's a little awkward. Just revive me for a moment here. How am I? I'm doing alright. Awesome, you can get rid of you. Oh, should have brought Hydro. That's what I forgot. Hydro takes care of the Abyss Mage shields quick. Let's take care of you first since you're over And it works. I'll be here streaming. You can catch up on the stream anytime you want, or you can watch the VODs. Both works.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're doing alright. Okay. Crimson Witch. Let's see. I'm looking. Obviously, the crits attacks. It's not the same. I get that. Let's see. Element mastery or attack percentage, power damage. Yeah, so the regular. This is not bad. Crit damage. Oh, that's pretty bad. Pretty meh. If this is crit damage 4th sub stat, might be good. Alright. Let's leave that. And gonna head to Liyue now. Hutao? Diluc. Although I should build Hutao too, huh? She also uses this artifact set. Yeah, you know, I need to build some sort of pyro DPS, because if you look at my team, my whole squad, in terms of built pyro characters, I have. Is Benny built? What's he running? He is far from built. He's running healing and energy recharge. And they're +0 artifacts. So Benny is a bit worse for wear. Benny boy could use a little help. This is fine for now. At least for what I want from him for me. But you need to farm Singchu, the poor baby is so weak. I mean, he's good even without artifacts, but he's way better if you just slap on any random artifacts. Like here, let me show you mine. I have Emblem Seraph Fate and the Exiled. Once again, and then the random gladiators. I just threw an energy recharge on the guy. That's all I did. Look at this. It's a +20 energy recharge main stat sans. Like, honestly, all I did with this guy was, I just slapped on random artifacts for him. And, just got the artifacts up. He's very strong, like, very usable at this stage, even though they're just ragtag filler artifacts. I need to do that for my other characters, too. Xiangling was supposed to be my physical damage dealer, and I've since I haven't used her as such as one ever. She has a 108.7% physical damage bonus. Like, she is built for that, and I haven't used her like to do that much at all. Although unfortunate. I should probably do that. Yeah. Let's get the Crescent Pike up there. Okay. Technically, Singchu is... I use her more for her pyro damage than her physical. Wow, 99 attack. Amber actually has more attack than her. I actually built Amber up, so she's using Wanderer's 4-piece. Amber is one of the few power characters I've built, by the way. Alright. Enough of the, that. It's time for this. Wait, what is this? There's no... Archon quests are voiced, right? Look, he really is over there. Hey! Shangli! Oh, it's you two. We came to ask you about something. Would you mind waiting for a moment? I'm currently in the middle of something. What are you busy with? Speaking of which, I think you managed to return so quickly. What speed? Shangli, are these your friends? They often come here to look for you. Ah, yes, they are old acquaintances of mine. Splendid. Since you two are also here, could you help me persuade Zhongli to sell his archaic stone, please? Archaic stone? What do you want one of those for? Do you not know? Archaic stone is highly sought after now. It's not even a matter of price, for there is barely any supply on the market. I was telling stories as usual today, and Zhongli dropped by as usual too. Somehow we talked about my Through the Eyes of a Dragon, one of the finest works if I do say so myself. What do you mean that story? It's a good one, isn't it? Zhongli also says that my storytelling is superb. At first I thought he was just an erudite gentleman who knew a lot about folk culture, but as it turns out, he's also well versed in history and mythology, so now I often trouble him with the various questions I've got. The pleasure is all mine. Don't be so modest. You've helped me a lot, but come to think of it, the act of chatting is pleasurable only because you're talking to the right person. Zhongli, for instance, is a good chatter companion with many fantastic ideas and, to be honest, lots of far-fetched theories too. Man's talking from experience, by the way. There was this one time when I told him, see, my story tells of how Rex Lapis carved Azdaia out of the magical rock and then elaborates on how they fought side by side across the four corners of the world. Isn't that just mesmerizing? Yet, he said the story is a true masterpiece save for some inaccurate details. According to some researchers, Rex Lapis may not have possessed the skill required to create such a work of craftsmanship. What a bummer. And there was also another time when I told him about the serpent of Qingxi village. He didn't buy the story at all, saying it was too good to be true for the serpent to transform into a beautiful landscape. I wonder if too much knowledge can stifle imagination. What a shame that someone as well-cultured as Zhongli should fail to appreciate the aesthetics of artistic creation. I can hardly object to your criticism. I shall keep it in mind. But your stories are always marked by wild imaginations. I just point out what I notice as an ordinary listener and hope that it might be of use to you. Since storytelling requires a sharp mind, I am sure a storyteller such as you can certainly understand where I'm coming from. Those are the heartfelt reactions from a devoted audience member. You're right. I know your good intentions. You want me to become the best storyteller in Liu Harbor, right? Why are we talking about the stories here? What has this got to do with the archaic stone? Ah, yes, back on topic. So I told Through the Eyes of a Dragon again the other day. Aren't you ever worried that your audience will get bored if you always tell the same story? Some stories are worth being told time after time, forever and ever. His stories are meant to be told repeatedly. It takes time and creativity to come up with new plots after all. Ah, see? Zhongli really gets me. Anyway, that day a miner, the leader of a mining crew, was out for work and happened to pass by while I was telling the story. He told me, well, do you know about the chasm? There's a type of incredibly beautiful stone to be found in that place. Such stones have a faint and exquisite luster. You can find them somewhere in a long and winded tunnel in the chasm. What did he say? I think tunnel is the word he used, right? You could probably say that. Huh, the chasm must be quite the mysterious place, and even someone as well-traveled as Zhongli has never been there. I guess that's got to be because no one was allowed to go in until recently when mining operations resumed, and I only heard about that from others. Ah, yes, indeed. The miner said that the stone springs forth within the tunnel. No one knows who built it. All they know is that the tunnel meanders forward as if created by someone dragging something colossal down. The sheer view of it is most awe-inspiring, apparently. Some say that the place might have perhaps been an ancient battlefield, but who fought there? We may never know, so I thought that Rex Lapi and Azdaia could have fought there. Actually, I've been working on a new story that it'd be nice if I could put this plot into it, so I thought. So I invited Zhongli over to ask for his ideas, and to my surprise he is in possession of an archaic stone. He said he bought it from a merchant at the market. He's got good taste and he wouldn't miss a true treasure. I was thinking that the stone could make an ideal testament to my story, so if Zhongli doesn't object, I'd like to purchase the stone as a memento. You know, we just went through the whole chasm thing, and that's pretty funny. Zhongli, are you really going to sell him the stone? Yes. Tan is an ingenious storyteller, and I enjoy his stories very much. It's my pleasure to be able to contribute to his creation. Eh? That's it. If I sold him the stone, it would undermine the credibility of his story. As we have discussed before, Rex Lapi sealed Azdaia underground. According to experts, there are many caves and mining tunnels in the chasm. It would be a constant disturbance to people there if Azdaia really was sealed there. Would Rex Lapi not have considered that? That makes sense. You're right. Rex Lapis wouldn't have done something so careless. be honest, I wanted to exchange my favorite folding fan for Zhongli's archaic stone. There's an illustration on it. I'd love to have this fan in hand while telling through the eyes of a dragon. Upon it is drawn a dragon soaring to the skies. Its body free to roam the world and spirit unbound to aim high. It's an inspiring view. Whoa, this sort of fan's really rare, you know? Even Palma wants it now. Alright. Don't we have an archaic stone too? Really? Would you mind giving it to me? You can have my folding fan. Might I have a word? The archaic stone is precious indeed, and your folding fan is also a work of art. I would advise against exchanging them as you would ordinary goods. Well, if you say so. Actually, you know, I have more than one such fan. You drew the illustrations on them, and that already makes them special. Anyone who enjoys the storytelling would rejoice that they were given such a generous gift. Really? You're right. I truly am fortunate to have devoted listeners who understand my stories, and I couldn't ask for more than that, could I? To be honest, I made these fans so that I could one day give them to like-minded audiences. You think your download time has gotten to the point where the numbers just flash between 2 hours to 5 minutes. It's almost done. I see. And you certainly are such audiences, so they were always meant to be yours. Please wait here for me to fetch them. Wait, so did we just bargain for free fans? And you certainly are. Okay, can I really keep this? Of course, you're my audience, and that makes you a worthy recipient. Besides, I've made several such fans. Don't worry, just take it. And Zhongli, there's no need to be formal with me either. It's just a handmade fan. I hope it's not too meager of a gift for you. I'll gladly take it. Thank you. An exquisite work of art, indeed. It is truly something worth treasuring. Right. Actually, we came to ask Zhongli about something. Can we talk to him for a moment? Have I taken too much of your time? Oh dear. Well then, please go ahead. There's no need to apologize. You have my gratitude. Zhongli, were you at the chasm? And you saved us too, didn't you? Xiao also said he wouldn't have been able to escape without your help. Oh, do you say so? Interesting. How time flies. Even he has learned to open up to others. So, where were you doing at the chasm? Was I at the chasm? How curious. I must admit that this is my first time that I'm hearing of such a thing. Hey, stop playing dumb. Why would I play dumb? This fan is of high quality indeed. Zhongli? Now that I am on vacation, I just take my time and walk around. I'd say that anything I run into is a happenstance of fate, for which I shall take no credit. Come to think of it, it's nice to travel to different places and witness many things in this vast world. They always bring back old memories. Not at all, I'm mortal now, and being mortal means living in the present. A dragon soaring into the skies, its body free to roam the world and its spirit unbound to aim high, most inspiring indeed. With much to be perceived in the four corners of the world and much to marvel at amongst mountains and waters, I believe I must travel still more in the future. The tales behind the fan. Oh! So that's what that was all about. And the fan's over here, right? Key items. Precious items. Teapot. It's a teapot item. It's a teapot display item. It has to be. There it is. Looked really nice. That was the end of that one. That I just kind of, you know, left alone. That was one of the quests down here. We have several, so we'll leave that at that. Let me grab some water. My throat is parched. Be right back.
貯金した方がいいだろうか。
しっかり働いて真面目に生きる。モンドってそういうところでしょ。
安く て美味しいよ。さすがいい友人。
貯金した方がいいだろうか。
さすがいい友人。
万民堂の料理を食べにいらっしゃい。いい上の人ってここにあるのは実はこんなことがありまして。
何でもいいわ。残業以外ならね。
安くて美味しいよ。さすがいい友人。
貯金した方がいいだろうか。
食べにいらっしゃい。ここにあるのは全て一宮の宝物でございます。こんなことがありまして。ちょっと聞いてください。
中原のもつ焼き安くて美味しいよ。
今日はいくらかせら。
さすがいい友人。
食べ過ぎたか。
貯金した方がいい。
まだ行かないの？
貯金した方
Oh,
が
okay.
いいだろうか。
Back. I'm always reminded of the fact that my room is like 5 degrees at the very minimum hotter than the rest of my house.
しっかり働いて真面目に生きる。モンドってそういうところでしょ。
Hey, Catherine, let's get the chasm going.
ようこそいらっしゃいました旅人さん。なんという巡り合わせでしょう。
There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Voiced lines. Okay.
キャサリン、こんにちは。何か依頼はあるか？それにしても、今日は随分とご機嫌みたいだな。
Sometimes it is Samuel.
実は今朝
That's
早
part of
く
the issue.
神社へおみくじを引きに行ったんです。そしたら近々思いがけない再会を果たすかもしれないと巫女さんに言われまして。
Wait,
キャサリンが神社におみくじ？
Catherine, we're in the UA, not Inazuma.
いや、そこじゃなくて、お前、たった一日のうちに稲妻まで行って帰ってきたってことか？ここリーユエだぞ。私もたまにはプライベートを楽しみたかったもので。それで、さっき言ってた思いがけない再会って、オイラたちのことなのか？さあ、どうでしょう。ただ、この期待感が胸にある限り、誰と会っても嬉しい気持ちになれそうです。はあ、オイラたちほぼ毎日会ってるけどな。キャサリンが喜んでくれてるなら別にいっか。ああ、お前の気持ちオイラもわかるぞ。巫女さんの言ったことが当たってるといいな。だってお前の妹さんはその落ち込んだご様子、私何か触れてはいけないことを言ってしまったのでしょうか？いや、大丈夫だ。気にしないでくれ。それよりも依頼の話に戻ろうぜ。何かオイラたちにぴったりな依頼はないか？ええ、それでしたらちょうどいい依頼があります。甲府の方からの依頼でして、双眼鏡園を調査してほしいとのことです。え、そこって封鎖されてたよな。もう解除されたのか？詳細については依頼人の月木さんに聞いてみてください。彼は今双眼鏡園の近くにいるはずです。おお、わかった。ありがとな、キャサリン。それじゃ出発するか。はい、星と深淵を目指せ。 今回は本当に深淵を目指しているようですね。幸運を祈ります。
Okay. Kinda wish my capture would fix itself every so often, but you know. What's wait, am I doing a different quest now? It's not voiced. Sounds like we've got trouble in our hands again. For reasons unknown, some dark mud-like substance come pouring out of the caverns and mines of the chasm lately. It's a very sudden affair. The exploration team has yet to come up with any countermeasures, and some investigations there have been stopped several times. As such, Kadive, dark mud stuff is nothing from beneath the chasm. That's exactly the substance I speak of. I do not know why it's reached the caverns and mines, but either way, the exploration's progress has been stymied. After all, they really have mining tunnels for transportation for goods and minerals. It's been going on for some time now. Kadive said found a researcher from Sumeru who can help him out, but I must admit this has been troubling me ever since. Kadive probably pays pretty well. Has no one stepped forward? No, I'm afraid. Mostly owing to the extreme danger that the dark mud possesses. Okay, but the moment they heard I was chasm, quickly declined. To make things trickier, most of interest are not very familiar with the chasm's layout. Someone who accepts this commission will have to be someone with no fear of danger and who knows the chasm like the back of their hands. And just as it was present, you two dropped by. So that's how it is. Let's have a look. Now see. To quote his verse, if anyone's willing to help him to go to the campsite of the chasm. That guy will be there prepping just as usual. Okay. So, the Arkham quest can wait. Or it can't. Yes, it can. Underground mines, they want us to go here. It's a good thing we practically completely explored the mines, eh? I really do enjoy this map, by the way. The underground. Definitely one of my favorite places to be at. Lower, 76 meters. Any goodies I should be aware of here? I don't think so. It would be marked on my map if it was. Let's see. Hosseini. Oh, I have returned. It's been a while. Why are the two of you here at the chasm? Actually, I do recall Kadive saying that you'd help the exploration team out a lot. That said, the situation of the chasm has been worsening. It's no place for a walk in the park. Wait, you are? Oh, come on, didn't we just meet a short while ago? I mean, I do always ask him for help, but that's no reason to pretend that you don't recognize me. Okay, in that case, let me introduce myself once again. I'm Hosseini, a researcher from the academia. I've been working on a device known as the energy amplifier, and I even went to the institute to do some reference work there. However, I've run out operating funds for my research. Oh, is it because we haven't done the Archon quest? We did the event. Well, not the Archon. Well, yeah, we did one, but not the other Archon quest. So maybe because we didn't do things in order, Traveler's confused. That's really funny. I think she remembers you now. You do? Your amplifier man. I'm quite sure that I've never introduced myself as such. However, the case I received requests from the fellow researcher named Kadive. I owe him a favor regarding research funds from way back. This game's rules of fall damage follows the same as Super Mario 64. Just ground pound at the last second to avoid all of it. Super Mario 64. There's fall damage in Super Mario 64? I wouldn't know. Never played that one. I had Super Mario World. Well, I hope that explains clear enough. In which case, let me ask you a question. Why are you here at the chasm? Or your backup. Ah, so that's you. And to think I was right when Kadive mentioned that he was going to get some people to help out. Since it's you, I guess there's nothing to worry about. I must admit that if I were to attempt to resolve the dark mud issue here at the chasm myself, it would take a lot of time and energy, but with your help, the odds are well higher. You've heard of the Persina Spike, right? A device that can release energy that disrupts the ley lines? According to my hypothesis, we can place a spike at points where the dark mud is pouring out to disrupt the ley line movements and clear it away. Is the dark mud even related to the ley lines? Well, they did appear based on anomalies in the ley lines, so it's very likely that they are related. That's what Kadive and I have discussed anyways. So we can use spike to disrupt or even close the openings that allow the ley lines here to access external elements which will stop the dark mud. However, we were previously just using the spike to disrupt the ley lines. This is the first time I'm using the spike to seal them. I did have some estimations and adjusted some of the spike's parameters. In theory, nothing should go wrong, but theory is, as you know, ultimately theory, and theories must all be tested. I was just thinking of beginning the initialization process, in fact, but it has some risks. I'll leave it to you. I'll observe the side. Okay. Let's see. Can I grab this in a timely manner?
Yeah.
Oh. I want to assume there's no easy way to go up. You can't climb that? Oh, that is mean, game. That is actually really mean. Alright, I'm gonna restart this challenge. Okay, collected that. Sheesh! This here is very, not great for the player. You know what? We're using Elevator Man. You mean the Legend of Zelda pot breaking sound effect? Because that's pretty much what it is. Oh, this terrain, man. Alright. This terrain is getting on my nerves. We're just gonna venture our way over, honestly. It should not have been that difficult. It's kind of ridiculous, just how much effort was spent to just do something that simple. Okay, and then just finish installing. Oh well, I'm still feeling kind of restless. Might as well stay up a little longer. If you need sleep, I highly recommend sleeping. Otherwise, yeah, feel free. I do recall that it is around 10 PM right now for you, right? So it is about bedtime for a lot of people. I should go to sleep too, but you know, I just started streaming, so we'll go for a little while longer. Buff nearby's increase when these monsters covered by the dark mud, abilities will be further increased. Spike constantly, and the surrounding area will be flooded over with dark mud. Clear the mud to weaken the creatures and defeat them to prevent the spikes from being damaged. Okay.
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。一緒に遊ぼうよ。この程度の傷、剣に近い。足元に気をつけて。おここだよ。風だ。
I swapped to the wrong character, and Razor took a beating thing, so that my bad, Razor, my bad.
いざ勝負。
運命よ、ここにいでよ。水中で
いざ勝負。せい。逃げようなんて思わないでよね。ここだよ。風の神。
Wait, what hit Razor there?
水面に映るのです。
Excuse me, but what?
一緒に遊ぼうよ。いざ勝負。
Razor may not be the most built character I own, but that was kind of not fair.
いざ勝負。
Get rid of you. And you. Oh no. Okay, let's not get blocked by that. Yes. Yes.
一緒に遊ぼうよ。いざ勝負。剣に誓う。それ。さ。
Alright, Razor just doesn't do damage. Sorry, Razor buddy, but I need to build you up another day. Today just isn't that day, my boy.
離れてください。
Challenge complete. I didn't know what was happening, by the way. Didn't you say that theoretically there wouldn't be any problems? Spike would wind up causing the dark magic to show instead. Ah, is that how it is? I think I didn't factor the ground into my calculations. Into your calculations? That's right, our previous experiment all took place on softer soil. But within the chasm, the medium through which the spike's energy travels is not solid soil, but rock, which has very different properties. This causes a major discrepancy between the early calculations and the actual results. Indeed, theory is not a mere matter of imagination, instead it must be grounded and proven in reality. That should have been something one considers, I thought. This proving process seems kind of dangerous, though. Also, why did so much mud come out all at once? Indeed, this place is quite far from the mining complex, so the mud really shouldn't be flowing all the way here. The situation must be more urgent than we imagined. Also, the Persina spike has a definitive effect on environments affected by the dark mud. This shows that the mud proliferation is, as I guess, an issue that stems from the ley lines. This proves that the need for explanation and proof, does it not? Of course, if I had done the experiments myself, I would have wound up being attacked by the monsters. Not that I worry about being injured, that would be a small loss compared to any damage that might be done to the Persina spike. How would I answer to our great tutor Furnace or my fellow researchers in the Kashadoror? I don't know how you pronounce that. Sure, the data we've collected can be used to adjust the results of our calculations. Now, the solution to these interfering parameters, I believe there are 4 such methods, though there should be only one that will prove most effective. Thank you so much for helping me with this test run. I will make some adjustments to the Persina spike. Later, it can be moved into the mining complex where the operations can begin. Well, no. I had agreed with Kadive to hire some of the local miners here to move it. But when they heard that the object was to resolve the issue of the dark mud, they refused any payment. I've spoken to Kadive and Mooning from the Ministry of Civil Affairs, however. The money will still go to them as compensation. But you recommended a game to you, since you asked, did you see it? Yeah, I saw it. Oh, okay, I guess I didn't reply to that, huh? I can definitely try that. Since it's quick, maybe do a short little stream some other time. My main stream is I'm gonna try to set to Thursday, Sunday, but probably just Sunday, and then Thursday isn't probably another big day. Hopefully I can make it another stream day, but we'll see. We'll have to see. So an off day, like a weekday or some other sort, is probably what I'm looking at right now. Of course, I'll need your help to start the machine up once it reaches its destination. Okay. Right. So claim this. Really? Alright, I gotta explore the chasm a little bit more, because my Lumen Stone is not strong enough for this, apparently. Which I'm quite surprised about. Okay. Go here. That's good, but I do recommend bringing something else with the roster because the game is ultra short. I mean, we'll see, we'll see. 2 enemies. Okay. It's almost always this pair. No surprises there. You're done. Okay. Burst activated. Swap back. Nice. We got an achievement for that too. Sweet. Always love to see that. Nice. So gotta double that. Nice. We have 692 primos. Yeah, once we hit 600, we'll go for Ito. If we land a 5-star, it's guaranteed Ito, so that's always a good time. Since we failed on Yelan's banner, but we lost a 50-50 there to Mona. Okay. Just gonna do a real quick AoE kill everything. Noctilus Jades. Wait. Oh, this guy fell off and respawned up here. I see. His items won't. Okay. That's fine by me. Lots of jades here. I mean, I'm very much willing to farm these, so... I missed. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, it's one. Okay. I don't think this does anything, unfortunately. Yeah, it would have done something if it could. Have we been on that side? There's a lot below. A lot of locked chests here and there. Let's grab that Sealy first. Ooh. New priority. That. There's a seal over there too. A lot of pots here. Okay, we need 4 more. Looks like there's one up this waterfall. Can I get there from this waypoint? Yes. That was the correct decision. It's so much easier to just glide down than it is to try to climb up. Main tunnel area. Okay. That kind of hurt.
冥王牽制。
影のカラスが心から嬉しく思います
Nice. Okay.
これで間に合いますね
Alright, and just a random question, what is the shift key tied to? My dash? Dash, dash. Oh, looks like I need 2 Sealies. I did notice them earlier. Let's get over to them. More of that yucky mud stuff. Hello? There we go. Ah, okay, that goop thing was just something covered. It wasn't actually the goop. Gotcha. Does this go up? Oh. Yes. Yes, it does apparently. Nice. Step 1 done. Then go this way. Oh. I'm not expecting you to just fall off. I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
見切りましたやっここより弱滅の時たっひゅっ
I think I need to go up. I'm not honestly a little confused. But can probably get there just fine maybe. There it is. And then we light it up ourselves these two. And that gives us our precious chest right there. Alright. Nice! Let's activate this lamp over here. Alright, let's talk to you now. Of course my capture goes wonkers. Okay. You're here. Yep, we're here to help. I was just checking the Persina's spike. I must say that these miners are made of stern stuff. Just the two of them were enough to transfer the spike here. Vance! Looks so windy where I am. Does it? But since the spike has some very fine moving parts, I need to check if it has been affected while in transit. In theory though, everything should be fine. That's what you said last time too, and you nearly got Paimon and Traveler into deep trouble. What was your test message for? Nothing. It was just something I wanted to do. That's literally it. Well, it did say that is a difference between the theory and the reality. However, I made sure to check everything before you came. Everything has been prepared, and once initialized and operated, the spike will not need any initial elemental energy input to maintain its charging state. Yes, before I had to adapt to Inuzuma's environment, and so I modified it so that it could only be charged and operated through the use of Electro. However, that is not the original operating mode of the Persina Spike. It's glitched a bit. Stop now. Oh, yeah. So, occasionally you'll notice that there's like this blue bar above my model, or around the top of my model area. That is my capture program just saying that, hey, you are at the edge of the capture area, but it's really just my camera not being a good camera. So the whole camera to capture issue sucks, and then it just glitches. That's right, that's why the spike is perfectly suited to solving this issue. If you consider it the dark mode issue, this dark mode issue we're having is the chasm has both symptoms and sources, both of which must be resolved. Of these, the source is the ley lines? Exactly. As such, we must nip the problem at the bud by sealing the openings in the ley lines through which the dark mud is spewing out. Of course, the sealing of the ley lines will not completely solve the problem of the dark mud that has already come out. However, the Persina spike has the ability to absorb the energy within the dark mud and decrease its power as a containment. This is what we call fixing the symptoms. This way, the dark mud that has already reached the surface will serve as a power source of the Persina spike, and the spike continues operating. It will close the ends from which the mud is spewing forth. As for those monsters who have been affected by the mud due to long-term exposure, they will lose the enhancement they get from it and be weakened. You know what? This is better than Paimon thought. It's called Persina Spike. Persina's brilliance truly is such that one might also believe that the spike was specifically made to solve problems such as these. If that guess of mine is true, then this whole process of solving the dark mud problem could be served as valuable experience to add in the future. Who knows, this research might even allow me to discover some hitherto unknown principles behind how Persina could affect the ley lines using certain devices. This subject has great value, honestly. If I could win the Academia's Kavika's Prize with this, that would be wonderful. This is a prize that the Academia gives out, especially to young researchers. Every year, the sages will go over the research reports sent in and cast votes to select the winner. The criteria for winning are that the subject must be groundbreaking, creative, and that the person sending the report must have great potential and be under 40 years of age. All those who have won the Kavekavas Prize while under the age of 40 would go on to win great renown in the academia. Sounds awesome. Well, that's it. Spikes are up now. Let's hope it solves the problem. That said, please take note that while the Pristine Spike is a very impressive piece of equipment, it's also quite intricate and fragile. If it is hit while operating or if it's submerged by the dark mud, which can cause fouling, the spike will turn off automatically to prevent any further damage. As such, please remember the mud and the moss is what... Okay. Alright. I mean, it's not too bad, honestly. Huh. Get rid of that. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Okay.
逃げ道は
黒き翼よ、死の計画に気をつけます。綺麗にしませんと。
Yeah, the Geo Slimes are gonna be a slight bit of an issue for me. Just a slight bit.
裁きの雷よっはっ
Get rid of that. Yeah, recharge. Okay.
影の辛さ。任せてください。死の風格に気をつけます。
No, I was wondering why I wasn't dashing. I should have known I was on top of some mud. Definitely a bit of an annoyance to be on top of the mud, because they do come back. Stop that. Challenge complete. Okay. Alright, we're back. The effects are better than I thought. We've reported all the phenomena that we've seen in the data we've collected. And most importantly, the dark mode was completely cleared. It's just that, what looks out of it is a bad thing the mining complex is all clean? Let me think. Well, the Kadaver and I on this situation previously. We believe that the opening in the layout through which the dark mud came should be here. I don't think that such an opening would have been easy to clear out, so the true entry point must be elsewhere. In this case, the affected areas also include the frontline mines. Exactly, that means that the point through which the dark mud is flowing in is in the tunnels. Such areas will be far more narrow, allowing for greater buildup of the mud, and making it easier for monsters to swarm in, thus worsening our problem. So I have full faith in the Persina's spike. It is, after all, Persina's great creation. Just let me do a bit of maintenance work on it first. I'll call the miners who've agreed to move this back into the tunnels over. Okay. So that's the day 2 one clear. We can wait for this one, and this one. And that's the whole event. It's a whole mini event. Let's just go over here.
姿を
What's
見
with you? Okay. I'm at 5 still, wow. Let's see. Underground mines are at 64% complete. Exploration, that's nice. I think that's where I'm going to end it for now. I'll probably be back another day to continue. I know we didn't get through much, but we did get through some more story stuff. I somehow did a ton of reading. We did today, I think today was just going to be a short stream, nonetheless. As we slowly progress through the underground section of the cavern. Short stream, I'll be back for another one, another day. I think is how I want to do this. So with that being said, I'd like to thank everyone for joining me once again. I know it was extremely short, but that's how it's going to be sometimes. So with all that being said, have a great night. Have a good night, Samuel. Sleep well, buddy. And thanks for dropping by. Thanks for dropping by, Joseph and Vance and Hugh. And all the lurkers. Don't worry. Didn't forget about you guys this time. Bye.